Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. This is Tommy's Tarot Time and I am Tommy the Tarot Reader. This is a reading for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Rising. I am doing the Celtic cross spread and this reading starts from today and it may indicate a time frame depending on what the cards are showing. Okay, so let's go ahead and start, Capricorn. Your first card is the present situation. Capricorn, you are very much in touch with your intuition. You're very much in touch with being able to pick up what's going on around you, reading people accurately, knowing what's going to happen before it happens. You're in that kind of space. Yes. Typically, Capricorn is not in that space. Capricorn typically runs around and is just working all the time and thinking about taking care of everyone and everything. But you are in a space of just quiet and whatever comes to you. Because when you're in that space of quiet and stillness and relaxation and just allowing information to come in, you start to pick up insights and signs, and just a lot of things come in, and that's the space you're in. That's because your space is quiet. You need that quiet sometimes in order to be in this space. Right. Because when you're not in that quiet, okay, so the moon card, sometimes when it's quiet and it's night and it's dark, your mind starts to play tricks on you and start to worry and anxiety and all of that, Capricorn. But the moon card is also that the times when it's quiet, when it is at night, or when it is you are by yourself, is when you're going to get some answers. It's not easy because it's sometimes you get anxiety when you're alone. Or, you know, the moon is a Cancer card, and it tends to be very emotional. So if something comes in, anxiety is emotionality. It's just emotionality that has gone, you know, irrational. It's gone off the deep end. It's gone off the edge. It's emotionality. And it's about the past. So this card is, there might be some things about the past that you might be wrestling with right now. And that's why the High Priestess is a really good card to have here, is because this is a good time for you to go over the past, whatever is coming in for you that you are dealing with in the past. You are starting to feel there's something you've been wrestling with, that sometimes you feel unmotivated and lazy, and so you tend to do too much. That's in the past though. You're moving into a nice space of being quiet and peaceful and meditative and reflective, because you're just needing to do that. Some things are coming up for you, Capricorn. So losing control. You're lessening your control over things. That is the future. You're going to let things happen and not worry about it. Let things happen in terms of sometimes you don't have control over all the little things, and you don't have control over people, but you're starting to realize that. This card is goals. The goal is to be able to have more faith and to have more fun, and to be able to say what you need to say, but not say it all at once, and be more sensitive regarding your fire energy, because you do have some fire energy right now. Like you want to say something to someone and you're very careful about how you're going to say it. So you're being a lot more considerate and thoughtful, and you've slowed down a lot because of these two cards here. Intuition, reflection. The underlying is having lived with anxiety, having lived with fears, fighting, battling, you know, suspicions, people who are not trustworthy, having to deal with people, you know, people who haven't been good, and dealing with your own intensity and tendency to battle immediately. The advice is to, again, slow down and watch what you say and be careful with your words, and check in with how you are feeling before you communicate. Now it's starting to look like a lot of communication card. The external influences are, there's wish fulfillment are all around you. You are doing really well. You're very happy. Things are going extremely well in your life. You've worked very hard to where you are today. And you could, in the next 10 months, be absolutely ecstatic because of some things that are going to happen for you. Hopes and fears, whatever. If there's a lawsuit, you will win the lawsuit. If there is money coming in, the money will come in. Making sure you're doing the right thing. You are doing the right thing because you are super careful and cautious and considerate. Capricorn is one of the more conscientious signs. Of course, I'm not talking about gangster Capricorn. Gangster Capricorn's another level of gangster. Right, that's the wish fulfillment wealth card. That's the outcome. You see these two cards? That's basically what's going on. You have a lot of love in your life, a lot of wealth, and you're learning to let go and just let things happen because things are good. You don't have to be fussing over everything. You can just sit back and reflect and meditate and pray and breathe and exhale and enjoy your life because you can. You can. You've started to think a lot deeply about, instead of just doing all the time, you're thinking a lot deeply. Yeah, the seven is an introspective number. So you're going into yourself where you're doing a lot of learning on your own and learning, healing, getting in touch with wisdom and knowledge quietly and on your own. You don't really necessarily talk about what it is you are learning, you know, because this is a private affair for you. These are 2 7s. Okay, so anyway, another very introspective number where you're starting to get more in touch with how you are feeling. So there's a lot of introspection here, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And so this card is the thinking about financial security, future financial security, stability. You have it, but you're like really thinking about ways to create more variety in your life, to do different things, to learn different things, be around different types of people, see different parts of the world, to open up your mind and just to really experience life at another level. Whoops. Yeah. Experiencing life at another level. You're going to go out and challenge yourself. You might go and do something you're going to do your bucket list. But one of the things might be you will decide to do something really challenging physically. Yes, you worry about money and you're really want to save your money and you don't want to spend your money. But money is not, you don't have to worry about money. The advice is to stay open and honest and communicative, because that's how your love life thrives. External influences, you do tend to worry about people in your family. Worry a lot sometimes. Yeah, you're worried about, you know, someone maybe close to you that's going through some emotional difficulties. You worry about those close to you. You know you don't have control over people, and it's really hard to let go of that control, but that control is because you worry about people you love. Again, this is a card of like me, you know, balancing your life between worrying about people and being a caretaker, and then attending to yourself, because there's 2 8s here too. It's saying that you might need to get out into the world sometimes so you can get away from your worries. You are going to start exploring, a lot more exploring, doing new things, new challenging things. Like if you decide you want to, you know, go skydiving, or you want to, something very different, something that no one would ever think that you would do. Maybe you'll lose a lot of weight or something like that. Whatever you decide to do, when people see it or hear it, they're going to be shocked. It's that kind of change. But you're not doing it to shock people or to surprise people. You're doing it because you need to have this change in your life. Okay? Capricorn, that's what I have for you. If you like this reading, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And this is Tommy the Tarot Reader. And see you at my next video. Bye-bye.